What's up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219. Stand up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Tretch in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. The views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Having said that, man, welcome to the show. This is our last show before Christmas. Jingle, jingle bells. Hey, I got a question. Whatever happened to mistletoe? Do they still do that? Do people still say, I got the mistletoe, got to kiss me? Do people still do that stuff? Mo, do they do that?
Hey, I do it when I can do it.
Okay.
Mistletoe.
You know, a long time ago, they used to do that, man. Hold the mistletoe over. They used to find mistletoe. I mean, it's a piece of a leaf even, man. Let's come through and let's get that shit.
And number one berry on it was mistletoe, you know?
Man. But I haven't seen it in a while. Hopefully they still do it. That's all good. Man, I was looking, first of all, you good today, bro?
I'm good. I don't know, allergies messing with me.
I'm
good.
The allergies.
Yeah.
Never good, man. You know, they having great weather around. Well, some people having great weather, so it's bound to happen. And man, shout out to my good friend, Miss Dinah Lynn Biggs, man. She got the Dinah Lynn Biggs radio station. She's doing some big things over there. And
I see her hopping all over the place.
Yeah, she got some good things going on over there, man. So shout out to her. Shout out to my boy Mike Green. That man got the Ville Radio, doing some things. Shout out to all of those guys that have taken a moment to start their own radio stations, internet radio stations, and handle that business, making sure that everybody's still getting their good music, good conversations, whatever. Okay, shout out to Rick Party too. My man is a voiceover artist, a voiceover celebrity. My man's. Been knowing him for a while. Shout out to you too. Lisa Crawford, what's going on, bro? Hope everything's good. Hey, man, we talking about relationships tonight. Look like it's you and me, bro, but it's all good.
Ooh, they in trouble.
Right.
They in trouble.
Ain't
The
nobody
views
here.
expressed. I mean,
It really comes up when it's just us. But Marcy just said, just made it home. Give me a minute. Man, I got the hiccups. Gotta stop that. All right, so
been over there with the Gary Water.
No, I ain't getting no Gary Water, man. That's another thing too, man. Please. And I'm gonna say this maybe 2 or 3 times today, man. Look, I mentioned yesterday, and I'm gonna say it again today. My son he has surgery tomorrow morning. On his foot. All right. Now, here's the thing that it's routine surgery, right? But here's the thing that's different. When a doctor says, okay, yeah, go ahead and have it, because they postponed it for a reason. I'm not going to divulge too much of it. But then they say, well, he should be okay to go ahead and have surgery. I'm like, man, he should be okay.
Look, he'll be in the BMW and we'll be going someplace else, homie.
I'm like, I'm like, now y'all gonna put that on me. Gonna be all right, man. But say prayers for my son, Jordan Gray.
We got him.
Go in the morning. I'll be there, of course. So we'll make sure that everything is good, son. All right, man. So I was on Facebook today, and a friend of mine had a post, and I'm gonna find this real quick. We bring Marcy on. What's up, Marcy?
Hey, how you
Marcia.
guys doing?
We're good. How you doing, sis?
I am good. I'm good. So we got to do relationships again. You guys still don't have it straight yet?
We don't have- But
Say what?
Well, Mo B does.
my friend did this. Shout out. I'm gonna take that. Mike Green. That's my guy, man. I've been knowing him forever. Just mentioned him a second ago, man. DeVille Radio, man. I support people who are living their dreams unapologetically, man. And started a radio station from nothing and took it to a national platform, doing their thing, man. Okay, I support DeVille Radio. Okay, most definitely. My friend Felicia had put a post out, and it was a question for the men. All right. So the question was, why do y'all block women's phone numbers? And why? She got a lot of comments on that. Okay. One guy said it's easier than trying to fix a broken communication. In all fairness, I said I was done. Okay. And she said, if she was ready to go in. All right. But I think that's a good question. Why do men block women on their phone? Why do they block their phone numbers? I would block it. I just say it, man. If we're done, let's try to be cordial. But if you keep on continuing and insisting that you got some other negative stuff to say, I'm gonna block you. I'm done, man. It's over.
Well, I can't say anything about that because I was married when all this blocking phones and all that stuff. We couldn't block a landline, so only call ID was in. Now you just looked at it and ignored the hell out of it.
Yeah, as somebody on the page said, depending on who it is, there may not be a need to ever speak to them again. So I guess there's a lot of reasons that you would block, but it's kind of childish. What's up, BG?
Hey, BG.
If you can't explain yourself and say, hey, well, look, this is why I don't want to talk to you, let it go. Don't keep stringing a person on, because the worst thing you can do is the person's calling and you never answer the phone call. They're going to keep calling until they get some kind of resolution,
Well, sometimes back in the day, Greg, I mean, you're saying blocking numbers, but back in the day when you had a home phone and you told them, hey, I'm going with somebody else and I moved on. Some women just keep calling like you gonna change them, like they gonna change your mind, And I get it. I get what you're saying. Hey, I done moved on, and don't be acting all surprised and new when you see me walking around with somebody else or talking to somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Thinking they got that ill nah. That ain't gonna.
It might have had the ill nah. That's why you let it go.
What'd you say? It was ill.
It was sick.
Ew.
There is according to our friends, and thank you, Marcia, for turning me on to these people. I look at their podcasts and their things all the time.
I can't get this right.
So here's one where they say that the key to finding a good partner is, and I guess they think they got the answer, but here it is. Y'all check this out. The key to finding a good partner.
When seeking a good partner, have a good relationship with yourself first. Date yourself. Like in real life, date yourself. Take yourself out. Really get nice and go do it. Like whether that's you going to the bookstore, whether that's you going to the movies, going to dinner, or whatever. Because the more precise the relationship with yourself, you start to know what it is you need. You start to know how you want to be talked to, how you want to be treated, what respect look like to you, what your goals with romance are. You start to come into a better understanding of yourself, and use that understanding to then create the job description for your partner.
I agree with that.
I don't.
The reason why I agree with that is because, a lot of people go into relationships looking for someone to make them whole, looking for someone to make them happy. I was in a relationship and I asked a guy, what is it that you're looking for? What do you really like? What do you like to do and things? And his answer was, I don't know. Haven't you dated someone before? I don't know what I want. I don't know what I like to do. I don't know and I'm like, well, I'm gonna say something. The heck with that. It's not my job to try to figure out what makes you happy in life. What do you want out of life? And that's what he was looking for me to figure out. And even like things like, hey, let's, I'm going to plan something and let's do this, or I don't like to do that. What about this? No, I don't know. I've never done that. I don't think I want to do that. No, I don't want it. And I'm like, you know what? You don't want to be with me either, because I like to get out. I like to do things. I like to, explore things. And
The guy said
you don't know who you are.
He said date yourself. All right. So
know who you are and what you like and what you want to do. What do you want out of life?
How are you going to do that if you're dating yourself? Because it's one-sided now.
But the thing is, you know the type of things that you like to do. You know what you want out of life. A lot of people go into a relationship expecting someone else to figure them out. Like, I'm not gonna go with you, Mo. Say you and I were to start dating, and I'm looking at you to figure out, Mo, what is my purpose? Mo, what do I like? Mo, what it's like you need to kind of know, and then two, going into the relationship,
you're gonna find that out
what your boundaries are. Huh?
You're gonna find that out by taking yourself out.
Well, I think what he's trying to say is, yeah, you need to be happy first before you go into another relationship. Try to get into a relationship.
Yeah, but they
easy to say.
That's not what he said. But
I
hear you. I'm not just.
I think.
Go ahead,
I think he's throwing something complicated into it, something that really it don't need to be that deep. I mean, to me, it doesn't. Most people, when they go out on a date, the reason why they don't open up or do things is because either they're shy or they don't want to be with the person. Sure. One of the two. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And that's before BG says, I don't bother to block the number. Doing that, they don't know. Stating the truth solves the issue altogether. Byron says, I've never blocked anyone's number because I have more than enough personality repellent to keep people away once. Lightly let them know that I no longer desire to communicate.
All right.
In response to this question, BG says, oddly enough, I dated myself for 3 years to determine what I needed to feel whole.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. I ain't dating myself. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't.
You don't like you, Greg? You don't like you?
I love
That's
myself.
Why you won't date yourself?
I love myself. That's why I don't need to date myself to find out if I can be with somebody else. I mean, really?
I don't think it's to find out if you can be with someone else. It's just
that's what That's what they say.
I think he said he meant by what he said is so you know what you're looking for, when you get out there. To me, going out to a club, you could do the same thing. You could go out there and you can dance with 10 or 15 different women, and you find out some, kind of hone in who you want to, roll with. But I mean, that right there, it just seems like it's kind of complicated to me.
A little bit. So let's move on. Can two people that are in different religions be compatible?
I'm gonna tell you, that's hard. That's hard. I mean, reason my mother and father, split is because of religion, and he married somebody equally yoked, is what they say later on. But that was the reason why my mother and dad split up. That's deep. That's real deep.
Yeah, Greg, you grew up in a household like that.
Yeah,
that worked. It worked for you guys, your family.
Yeah, because my mom and dad never argued about that. Because my father said, "You take the lead in that. I'll take the lead in growing these young men up." Okay, to be, she'll take the spiritual, moral, nurturing side. I'll take the working, be a good man side. So we never had that problem as far as that goes. When we grew up, we did what we wanted to do, but what my mom instilled in us with her religion always sticks. Even to this day, it sticks. So Byron says, when I lived in New York State, meeting women was much easier at church than at the club.
That's the truth.
And I hear that a lot, because they said there are a lot of women in there looking for husbands. And I've known, even at my church, we've had men to come in there,
fake it out,
and they're on the prowl. And
fake it out. I remember, didn't you say something about that one time before? The men were standing behind the women looking at their butts or something in church, talking about who they gonna size up.
No, I didn't say that.
That wasn't she said she didn't say that. No, that wasn't me.
I don't think. Okay, you want to ask me?
Yeah.
The question for me, I don't think the different religions will work out like Mo was saying, unequally yoked. And if you're having totally, completely different beliefs,
Don't call
so
conflict.
you believe in Allah, I'm believing in Jesus Christ as the Lord and Savior, and the only way, to heaven or whatever. How is that going to work? And I don't know. To me, just as a couple, I feel you should worship together.
Yeah.
And you can't worship together with the different ones for me.
That's a question we probably can never answer to anybody's satisfaction. You know what I mean? Byron says folks be praying for some nonsense to get into. And their prayers will be answered too. Let's go to another video, man. So this video is what is it titled? Hold on, let me get it here. I should be prepared, right? Do you kick your person, your significant other out after they cheated, or do you let them stay and cheat on them? What's worse, kicking them out after they cheated, or letting them stay and you cheat on them? What's worse?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, you wouldn't want to stay around that. Best to leave.
Let's see what this is.
I'm out.
We only having sex once every 4 months, something like that. It's very hard. There's no intimacy. I go out, one of my friends.
Maybe she didn't like the dick. Is that how it was in the beginning?
I never cheated with her. No.
So in the beginning, y'all were intimate all the time.
Yes.
And then it stopped.
And things were happening, and I kept trying to talk to her, and she got very cold. Now she was going through a lot of depression. She was going through a lot of issues. I would come home and she'd be in the living room with a sheet over, just in daylight, and the lights out.
And you think she want to?
Bro, this is years.
You're selfish as fuck, bro.
So how long am I supposed to suffer in a relationship?
Number one, if it was years. Pause. Number one, if it was years. Number one, you had the choice to leave. Number two, you had the choice to help her heal. Maybe suggesting therapy, maybe suggesting medication or whatever. Why you ain't just leave? Because you was just gonna make it worse.
You want me to kick out a girl that's depressed, and I'm in love with her.
But you're cheating on her. Right.
I got my dick sucked one time.
Your cousin, but you can stay here.
I'm not gonna make you homeless and cheat on her.
Because he would be the bad guy if he kicked her out too. Keep it G.
Come on.
If he said nah, like keep it G. If he said he kicked her out because she was depressed and not giving him no box, y'all would be booing that.
But you talked about capacity.
It was no right.
Wow.
That's
let's talk about that for a minute. Now, when I always say in a relationship, you need to find somebody that you're not just sexually attracted to, but mentally and mentally stimulated and everything. Because sooner or later, sex is gonna go away. It's gonna go away if you're blessed to be on this planet anytime.
It is.
It's gonna go away.
There are gonna be times, yeah.
And it's gonna be times, and like he said, she got sick. What about if your girl gets sick? Or forget that, if you get sick.
I was just gonna say, or if you get sick.
Yeah. She got sick mentally because of what happened. That's why she was sick.
Yeah, but he bugged out. He bugged out.
Whether it's a mental illness,
or would you stay and cheat?
I wouldn't cheat.
So you kick her out?
No, I stay. I just wouldn't cheat.
Wait. What you just say? You would stay if you found out she was cheating?
Yeah.
What was your question? If you found out she was cheating, Mo, you would just stay. You wouldn't cheat. You would just stay there, knowing that she cheated on you.
No. I thought the question was,
would you kick her out?
I cheat
and cheat on her.
Would I cheat? That's what I thought the question was.
Yeah, that's what
I wouldn't cheat. I just stay.
I wouldn't kick him out.
Would you kick them out, or would you stay and cheat on them?
I'd kick him out.
Yeah.
I'm not a cheater, but I wouldn't want to have anything else.
I wouldn't want to be in that situation.
So
I'd leave.
Here's the thing.
I'm gone. I'm ghost. If she cheats on me, I'm ghost anyway.
Hey.
She's very remorseful about cheating, but you pissed off. It's like it's gonna take you a while to get over that. You may not want to leave her, but
a while.
You want some get back.
I'm not petty like that.
It is what it is. If you got to cheat on me, then I know I can't trust you with nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
So she gotta go.
Gotta go.
Okay, all right. I hear you.
That's
BG
He's
says
out.
it's not advisable, nor is it scriptural because the Bible speaks against it. But I do know of a couple who has been married more than 10 years. One is Catholic, the other is Baptist. Let's go with that. Of course, I also told Byron, church folks, don't pray to get the nonsense.
Mm-mm.
BG, the vows say for better or worse, but never speak to how bad the worst can be.
That's true. That's true, BG.
What's up, Ella? Ilsa says, why not just leave and save everyone from the agony?
Thank you. Thank you. Let's be grown people.
Once they do it, they're in denial once they do it because I've heard so many people say, this is not what it looks like. You know what I mean? It's
after they've cheated?
Yeah, it's exactly what it looks like. Come on now.
See.
So I'm with Ilsa on this. Just leave. You know, you've done it. You got caught. Just go. Okay? So everybody the hassle. Okay, but if you're gonna cheat, if you're gonna keep them there and cheat on them, you're just as bad as they were. So come on, don't do that.
Don't make her right.
Yeah.
Don't do that. They make a wrong turn. If you find out somebody that you're dating has an addiction, drugs, gambling, sex, whatever, would you stop dating them?
It depends on how deep the relationship is. I mean, I try to give them some help more than anything. And if we got a deep relationship, that's what I would do. But I've been in that situation. So try to give them some help. They don't want no help. Deuces, I'm gone.
So you would help the person. Yeah. What does it depend upon the addiction?
Yeah, vice, right? Exactly. I mean, you can only help for so long to a degree. You help till it hurts, and that was what happened to me. I helped until it hurt, and I couldn't deal with that no more. Not and keep your sanity. You know what I mean?
You can't because a lot of times there's a lot of lying going on.
Not to mention you got kids and stuff involved. You know,
so, and we're on the same page. Me and Ilsa. She said, "What's the addiction?" Ella as well. She says it depends on what they're addicted to. So I'm not going to stay with them if they
the cigarettes. You got to go. No,
I mean, you're smoking. I'm not going to kill them or X them out because of smoking. But I would, if you're gambling, I did have a gambling addiction. I will not lie, okay? But I took care of that.
Or hard drugs or something like that. No, I can't deal with that.
Yep, exactly. That's what I'm saying. To a point, you only can help to a point. And my dad told me, do what you can, son, but don't kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't get tied up to the point where, you dead. And I gave and gave and gave. Had to cut it loose.
For over the years, different guys I've dated, that is something I look for and ask because I don't like to be with anyone that drink alcohol, smoke, or do drugs. So I do ask about that and see and I found out after dealing with someone about 8 months that they were on coke.
Wow.
And I started, but the thing was, because I'm not familiar with that type of lifestyle and things, once I found out, someone told me, and I started thinking back to different things that happened. And I'm like, oh, that explains this and that. And I confronted the person. And they finally, they still kind of try to deny it, but I was like, And I was like, just lose my number.
Yeah.
Lose my address, my number, and that was it.
Byron says anybody who is with Ilsa Adams Jefferson will be addicted to her.
Okay.
BG says if you're vested in the relationship, the right thing to do would be to try to get them the help, but a person can only take so much. The bottom line is it's a choice. And Ella says if the addiction is going to be a strain on the relationship and the finances, it's a no-go. I did have a gambling addiction, but I could spend $5,000 here, and I know I'm gonna make $10,000 the next week. So that was my reaction. That was my thing as far as that goes. Was it right? No. You can ask this guy because this guy was. Byron says I'm a good addiction to have. Thank you, sir. You can ask this guy that I'm going to bring on because I used to sit at the table and just spend about five stacks, just sitting talking to him. But it was because of the conversation. And then
brother,
he broke out. I didn't have my. I didn't have my safety net no more, man. So,
bro,
what's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on with you, bro? How you feeling?
I'm great, man. I'm great. You know Marcy and Mo, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Mo B and Marsa. What is it, Marcella? What's the middle name?
And Delavalette. That's her family name.
Okay.
How
How y'all doing today?
Good. What's going on, big bro?
So let's
oh man, I can't complain.
Is that my baby brother right there with a different
didn't
name?
even know, dude.
No, because I'm looking like that's my boo-boo baby. And I'm like, who the heck is this? What? I'm looking at that name. I'm looking at the face. I'm like, you see, I'm looking crazy like, hi, baby.
Y'all know the story.
How y'all doing?
Plenty of times. I said, this man, we used to sit and talk. I didn't talk to nobody else at that boat.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know where you were.
It was more of the conversation. Like he was the only person I saw that was happy in the beginning stages that I hit 20, 21s and all of that.
I didn't care. I was good. we there for the game. You bring in the money that you're gonna spend. Don't go back and forth to the bank. I never went back and forth. I brought in what I was gonna spend.
And that's it.
No, that's true. That's true.
Man, but that's when you get them angry ones, Hitch. When them people be like, damn, how come you can hit 21 and I can't?
You remember what my answer used to be?
What?
My answer used to be, it's a reason that this game is on the gaming floor. Because it's in the house odds.
You walk through that
lights
door,
on this place.
The only time you're gonna win is when you go to that ATM machine. That's when the money comes.
That's the only time. That is the only time.
That's a guarantee.
It's funny you used to say that. I remember one time I was putting this machine in a little convenience store, and this old lady walked in. She said, "Oh, what's that?" I said, "Oh, that's that new gambling machine. You win every time." She said, "Oh, really?" Yeah. She walked over to the machine. I said, and I was just still playing it. I was still playing, and the manager of the store was looking at me. I said, "Yeah, you put your card and put your pin in, you win every time." And I had to stop her before she did it. I had to stop her before she did it because she was going to put her name in, a card in there and put her pin in there.
Lord, gullible.
Ella
said, dang.
Ella said he got a different name.
Ella, you see me looking.
Elsa says some addictions are non-negotiable: smoking, illegal drugs, and excessive gambling. I hear you, Elsa. I don't do it no more, just so you know. So Greg, you're saying it hit you was the reason for your addiction? I'm like, no, it wasn't the reason for my addiction. I was oblivious to it. Okay, I came there to have a good time. It was entertainment. That's what it is. It's entertainment. I came there to have a good time. I took in what I wanted to. What I said.
Well, the part that they don't understand is, one, we knew each other for years.
Yeah.
Before I even became a dealer at this was at the Majestic Casino. So this was when this was like 2000, between 2000, well, no, between 99 and 2001, maybe.
Yeah.
During that time. And I believe during that time, I don't know if you were going through a divorce, a breakup. I forgot what it was. It was something that was going on during that time. And he used to come, he'd be like, "Little brother, man, we need to talk." And then when he used to put his money on the table, I used to be like, "Hey, yo, bro, I'm on fire right now." He's like, "Man, I ain't worried about that."
I like, whatever, dude, it's gonna change.
Yeah, he's like, "I ain't worried about that." So I gave him the warning ahead of time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but then they took me off of blackjack and kept putting me on craps all the time. They found out I can deal craps.
Yeah.
Now, to the person that said Hitch was the addiction, I was on the table that made certain NBA superstar have an addiction to craps.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I was on that table. I was on that table when he learned how to play craps, and he's been playing it ever since.
He was requested.
I'm not saying no names. You figure it out for yourself.
He was requested. You know, this athlete requests certain dealers and certain crap.
Yeah, his dealers on blackjack was all females. He was leaving with the casino manager and asked what this game was, which was craps. And he had a whole side to himself. Well, him and two of his people that he came with had a whole side to themselves. The other side had people that was playing because they made the table $100 table, so a lot of people couldn't play on it anyway. So
And as a side note, I told y'all this story too. I played with him one time, and that was the only time that I played blackjack with him. Only time I played with him, because it was after I did an interview with him, and I would never do it again because it was the worst moment of my life. Okay, this dude was a practical joker too. Practical.
Oh yeah,
joker.
no, he got jokes for days.
Dude.
I still see him when he come out to Vegas. When I know he in Vegas, because the person that was the casino manager there is a casino manager out here in Vegas. So,
Bro did me. So I mean, shout out to that bro. You know, well, I can't say much success. He got all the success in the world. Let's get to this other question, man. Can a side chick ever become the main chick?
Can the
you got that
side chick become the main?
No.
There you go. Wait.
No, for sure.
Wait.
For sure.
Why she run away?
The side chick can become the main chick, and you're gonna go from the woman he was cheating with to the woman he's cheating on. And what kind of mess is that? You don't agree? Go ahead. I don't think that's inherently true.
I'm talking about not just with your. I'm talking about with your heart.
Yes. I say no. Hold on, Fontaine. First of all, I want to say I'm not making no excuses. You feel me? Like I'm not making the side chick okay. But sometimes men are in situations that require them to be present. Some men got households that they trying to keep up. Some men got wives that are taking care of their children, and if they leave her, their kids gonna be up, and the side chick the one that they've been in love with for the past 15, 20 years. I know men who've gone through this personally, and when the opportunity came, they moved in with the woman who had their heart. You feel me? When their kids grew up or when the wife was financially able. I'm not saying that is okay, but we got such a stigma about the other woman and how the man value her and how she value herself when you have no idea what the bounds of their relationship are and what they building over there. You feel me?
Can the side chick become the main chick?
Yeah, it happens all the time.
It happens all the time. I think
all the time. Prime example. I mean, I hate to use this as an example because their relationship has been publicly documented, and in the beginning, it was a relationship you wanted to have until the stuff came out the closet. But Will and Jada was the side. Will was married. Yeah, Will was married to Trey's mom, who is fine as ever too, bro. I don't even know why he left her.
Yeah, right. For Jada. For Jada.
Yeah, look, bro. I get who Jada was. She was the hottest thing at that time.
Yeah, but she had a body too, man.
His ex-wife is white.
Great. That was
she
not
had
nice.
the body of a little dude. She had no body, man.
I mean, Jada. Okay, so what made Jada who she was? Two things. The low down dirty Shane, short hair. That's the only time I was like, oh damn, she actually looked better than I ain't gonna say better. She could compete with Sally Richardson, who played the Latina boss lady in Sally Richardson. No, she's most definitely fine. But that one, and then excuse me, Marcella, your little brother about to say something. And the sex scene that she had in Jason's Lyrics. Those were the two things that made people start looking at Jada like, oh, wow.
Well, don't forget,
her body don't compare though. I mean,
don't forget, Set It Off. That made her.
Well, Set It Off was cool, but she had those micro braids. They like her with the short hair. Because even when she was in Jason's Lyrics, she had the hairstyle with the sag in the back. That southern hairstyle. So yeah.
Hey, Glennis said in answer to the video we just played, but as you go from the side chick to the main chick, realize that just like he cheated with you, he will on you. And BG says for True, that was once the case a long time ago. She became the main, but she then cheated on me.
But you got to look at it this way. It's the same thing, like the side dude becoming the main dude. It's the same thing.
Yeah. If they cheat once, they're gonna probably cheat again.
Oh yeah, I can't forget about Wu too, Luda. Yeah, I can't forget about Wu too. Oh yeah.
But yeah,
what's Wu? Another movie?
Yeah, another Jada movie.
She's crazy in that one though.
Yeah.
And what kept to the limelight was.
Uh-oh.
That's his phone.
What brought her back to the limelight was the girls' trip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she did a good job in that. She's
you remember had the scene with the banana and
grapefruit.
Yeah.
You know how many women probably tried that out?
Man, look. I mean, look, if it took that, hey, big bro, if it took that movie for them to try that out, they're years behind.
Right.
And see, now Will's suffering because of that, because of his side chick that he married. All right, he's suffering bad with the backlash he's gotten from.
But she had 2 kids right after they got together. I mean, right after they got together, bam, bam.
Yeah, that was her. Not Matrix. That was her. Secure blanket.
I was just gonna say, yeah, a lot of them when they get,
Because I'm telling you, she ain't make no Will Smith money. Trust me. Okay.
Well, the crazy part about it, so y'all know that Will was supposed to play Neo in the Matrix, and he turned it down.
Yep.
So that's how Jada got in part 2 and part 3 of it.
Yeah, he was doing a whole bunch of other stuff though.
Yeah, fly on that wall, man. It's probably interesting. Let's go to another question, man. What's most important in a partner for you? Is it loyalty, financial stability, physical desire, intimacy? What would it be?
All of the above.
Repeat your question.
What is most important in a partner for you? Loyalty, financial stability, physical desire, intimacy, or what?
Hey, G, to make it hard, because mostly everybody gonna say all of them. They need all of that. They want all of that in the perfect mate, male or female. When they don't have it themselves.
It's most.
So say no. I got you. So let's change it to which one would you pick to be number one? Because everybody gonna say all of them. Because they all fit at number one, but it's gonna be hard to pick one.
Loyalty and respect.
Which one, Marcy?
Wait a minute. Ella says what?
Loyalty and respect. Which one?
Okay, you went too quick with the list. Loyalty, finances.
Don't worry about my list. Don't worry about my list.
No, you just said which one. You just said which one out of these, didn't you?
I'm saying what's most important. I just gave some examples. Loyalty.
Oh, okay.
Financial stability, physical desire, intimacy. What?
I would say respect and loyalty for me.
Okay. Mo.
Loyalty and respect. Because that covers the rest.
I want to be a sugar baby.
Oh, here we go.
I'm looking for a sugar mama. I want to be a sugar baby.
Oh, Lord.
I'm gonna say physical desire. Well, it's not the most. I ain't gonna say most. Damn. That's
not
respect.
Really loyalty. Yeah, trust, loyalty, and respect. That's pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Because
why is nobody saying financial stability though?
Because that can come and go.
Right.
I mean, trust and loyalty can come and go too. But with someone that has your back, that can trust, that you can trust, that you can confide into, that you don't have a wall up, you don't have a guard up, any of that, that's better than money.
Yeah. Because you can have someone with a lot of money and they're a butthole. And they're abusing you. And just like he just said, money comes and goes. You can have money today and you can lose it tomorrow, but what am I left with? Who am I left with? Are you respecting me? Can I trust you when I tell you something? My innermost secrets and things. Can I trust it's going to be there?
Let me answer that question. That trust comes with loyalty. That's true and that's not true. Because you can be loyal to someone in situations and they still don't have your. Sometimes that person doesn't trust you or trust the situation that they're in. Loyalty is a thing that, okay, I'm loyal to what you do, what I'm telling you, I'm loyal, you're loyal. I'm basically being loyal that you're going to keep the secret that I give to you. Like, even if you use relationships into the street game, you can be loyal to someone that's bigger than you in the street game, but you could be stealing money from them. That's where the trust coming in.
Yeah.
So sometimes even in a relationship, you can be loyal to that person, but you having sex with a condom. You see what I'm saying?
I like the
Respect.
the respect and appreciation. You
Yeah.
know, it doesn't have to be something grandiose that I do for you. Appreciate the small things that I do. I've said that before. Appreciate the small things that I do. It doesn't take a lot for me, but just number one, respect, because everyone deserves respect. You have to earn it, of course, but everybody deserves respect.
So
but,
let me tell you real quick. Let me tell you how I go in. My thing is I go in with total loyalty and trust. It's up to you to keep it. You don't have to gain my trust. You know what I'm saying? I come in with trust because of the conversation that we had, even though I'm speaking to your representative like we used to talk about all the time. I come in with trust. It's up to you to keep my trust. It's like when a woman says or a guy says, I want a man to make me happy. A man can't make you happy. He can keep you happy. You already supposed to be happy. So I come in with the trust. It's up to you to keep it.
The man does
like a credit score. Right?
I like what Ludine said. Respect is the umbrella, because if someone is respecting you, then more than likely there's not going to be any cheating. More than likely there's not going to be, if you say something to them that you want them to keep between just the two of you, that is going to be repeated. With respect, everything else falls in place, I believe.
Well, the one thing about respect is this, and I can only speak from a male's perspective of it. A man can respect you and still cheat on you and not tell you that he cheated.
How is that respect? He's disrespecting you by cheating on you.
No.
That's disrespect. It's disrespect if they cheat.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Well, it is disrespectful if they cheat, but what I'm saying is when a man, so
I know
when it comes to, it's a lot of, okay, I'm gonna take this for instance, and I hope I don't get y'all canceled on my first day back.
Oh Lord.
Take Martin Luther King for instance. Take Malcolm X for instance. Take Malcolm X for instance. Malcolm X was the type that respected his wife. After he finished preaching, he'll do what he has to do, but he's on the phone with his wife all night. Right. And documents show that after Martin Luther King was preaching, when Coretta Scott King wasn't there, he was with other women.
Yeah.
But he still respected his wife, though. But he was documented with other women.
That's disrespect.
No, it's not disrespect.
It is disrespect. You said your vows, you're married.
It's being unloyal.
You disrespected your covenant with your wife.
No, this is what it was.
You just didn't tell her.
Yeah, no, but it was a situation where it didn't come out till later. So when it comes to it didn't come out until someone told her. He wasn't the one that told her. Respectfully, he should have been the one that told her. She shouldn't have to find out from someone. But that's what I'm saying.
You said your vows and you got married and you had a covenant with your wife, between your wife and God, and you disrespected that covenant. You disrespected your vows. You disrespected your marriage. Bottom line. You can't clean that up, baby. Can't clean it up.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. That's being disloyal. No, yes, you can clean it up. You absolutely can clean it up. No, you're not being disrespectful. You're being unloyal. Because the thing about it is, I bet you any money, the church that he spoke in, he slept with many women in the church, but they never disrespected Coretta Scott King.
They disrespected her by sleeping with her husband. Are you kidding me?
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. You only can do what the person lets you do. That's unloyalty.
But
that's being unloyal.
You said
that's being unloyal. That's being unloyal. That's what it is.
Baby brother. No matter how you try to package that up in a cute little package and put your little bow on it, it's disrespect.
This is what I talk about every day, Marcella. This is what I talk about every day.
You talk about every day. Then you're talking about nonsense.
No, it's not talking nonsense. That's the way the world is set up. I can bet you any money that there's more preachers that cheat out here more than anybody else.
It's a lot of them. Yes.
It's a whole lot of them. and they're preaching the word of God.
So are they disrespectful?
So are they disrespecting God for cheating?
They're disrespecting God. They're disrespecting the call that they have on their life. They're disrespecting that pulpit. They're disrespecting their congregation. They're disrespecting their spouses, male or female. That is total disrespect.
And then we got churchgoers that look up to these disrespectful people. That's why we're in the situation we're in as a world.
And that is true. But then all people don't know that what the pastors are doing, and then those who do,
they know.
Some of them do,
They know.
And shame on them if they're still staying under that leadership.
Bring it. Only reason I brought up Martin Luther King.
That's the phone.
We lost it.
No. Glenn says, "Well, you must know the Bible for yourself." So here we'll table that for a moment. Speak it, Marcy. Go ahead. Marcy got the cheerleaders over there. Let's go to this next video real quick. What do women bring to the table? Yeah, Mo, I was gonna say all of that. Now I'm bringing this up, right? What do women bring to the table? Here we go.
Just because a person, specifically a woman, is not contributing financially does not mean she's not bringing anything to the table. A woman runs a household. She might take care of your kids. She might make sure you are okay. She might be fucking your funky ass at the end of the night. She might making sure your household is peaceful. She is, your be funky sometimes, them nasty ass boys.
I smell it now.
Literally, a woman will literally run the fuck out of a household, and then as soon as you get your money, 20 years later, your funky ass want to go marry your nasty ass secretary has been sucking your behind closed doors at the office for the past 2 motherfucking years, and now your woman that's been loyal, that's held you down, that it took care of your kids, it's suddenly, this don't deserve nothing. Take 50%, take 50% every time.
She said she can smell it now. Lord help us. Okay.
She was mad. I think somebody did something to her.
Somebody did something to her. And she talking about, she said secretary, so she made it very, very clear to somebody. It was personal.
Whew.
Yeah, that was
real
personal. You know, that's why I hate when, we ask, well, okay, we're doing this. Well, what do you bring to the table? And some women have the nerve to say, I am the table. What the?
That too.
What does that mean?
That's the funniest answer. That's the funniest answer in America, bro.
If you're the table, then I don't need you. Okay, I can get tables from Walmart. What do you bring to the table? You don't have to be the table. What do you bring to the table? This lady was mad. Ilsa, there you go, Ilsa. She said, "No, I own the table." Come on, now. The woman brings peace to a relationship. I'm just saying. Not all the time, Ella. I'm sorry. I'm gonna disagree.
Well, then you with the wrong person.
So you agree with what Ella just said? A woman brings peace to the relationship?
Some women bring peace. Some bring money. Some bring support. Most women bring. She need a hug. Most women bring some type of support. They bring a lot to the table. It just depends. It doesn't have to be 50-50 that because you're bringing this, she's going to match exactly what you're bringing. It's just what complements the two of you for the relationship to work.
BG says, my wife works harder operating our household than I ever did when operating 2 businesses.
See, and a lot of men don't realize.
I am in totality. I hear y'all, but
what do you want a woman to bring to the table?
Dinner, something to eat,
Most women can do that.
Yeah. Most women bring structure to a household.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what it is. Now, I can't speak a lot about today's women that's growing up to be women now because most of them don't know how to cook. So it's more structure. keeping the household, making sure the bills paid and all of that. If they're working and bringing what they bring to the table, bringing what they bring to the table to help out. If that's the case, then I mean that's what they bring to the table.
And say that. Don't say I am the table. You're not the table.
Yeah, I just laugh. I just laugh when women say that.
I mean, like y'all just saying, dinner and all that stuff. You know, when I come home in the evening, my wife cooks me dinner, and my dinner's hot. But you can bet, because she's not a morning person, I cook the breakfast in the morning. That just makes it that makes our home run smooth.
Yeah,
and that's what you gotta you do. Just because I did that don't mean you could do it and it would happen the same way. You know what I mean?
Right. But that structure that keeps y'all household together for the years that y'all been together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have an understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like most men don't see the understanding that their significant other brings to their lives.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to relationships, when men think like women are just with them for the money, you know what I'm saying? It's a play on that man's, if he grew up with both parents or if he grew up as a single parent, with a single parent.
I like that, Lou.
Because I've seen situations having my grandmother and grandfather together, having my mother and father together, as long as they were together. It was basically my mom brought structure, even though she worked, she brought structure. My father brought the financial part, and together they pretty much put everything in order to make sure me and my brother was straight.
Make sure the house was straight. Exactly.
Yeah, make sure the house was straight.
And that's basically what we do. You know, me and Mary Ann's been together for 30 years. So I mean, it evolved into that. It didn't happen just like right off the riff like that. It evolved into that. I knew she wasn't a morning person. I mean, what was so crazy is after we got married, that's when I found it out. You know, because most of the time when we went out and we had breakfast, you know, that was our breakfast. You know, she didn't cook nothing. She didn't cook no breakfast. Now, when we got married and we started waking up together, I found out, you know, breakfast was fine in between. I was eating cold cereal and everything. So I just started cooking. And, you know, when she was working, I started cooking in the morning. She come down to eat. When I got home in the evening, the food was hot and smoking in the evening time. It was a thing that just kind of made our house run smooth.
Your home. That's what Ilsa said. Our home. Yes.
Play this, and you know, that's
because we running out of time. Go ahead, real quick.
That's how relationships should work. It's what works well for you and the person that you're with, not actually looking at what works well for that couple, and then you're trying to mimic, but that doesn't work necessarily. Because I was in a relationship like that. And I was more dinner was ready when they got home. He was more the early morning, early bird. So he would do breakfast, and it worked well for us in that relationship.
Real good, real good.
Yeah, relationships is all about compromise. That's all.
And how not to you put that?
Go ahead. My fault, G. Go ahead. No, I'm just going to say that compromising and you just put together what works better for your situation in your relationship. All relationships are different.
Yep. What did I say? How not to become bitter after the breakup. They think they got the answer. Check this out.
One of the things that I've always done with the ending of relationships for me, I always, and I thank God for that, I always pray that my heart not turn cold. Like, I don't want to be bitter to love. I still want to be warm. So I'm like, God, let me be completely over this person, but with no bitterness, no hate, none of that. And so to this day, like, I'm literally cool with all of my exes, you know what I mean? And it's not like we're going to hang out or anything like that, but there's no animosity or beef, because the truth is, if I ever loved you, I still love you. I love you in a different way. You have different access to me, you know what I mean? Or maybe none at all, but my love was real when I said it, you know what I mean? They might not have been great for me, but they're not terrible people. They might have done some things, but they're not terrible people, so I don't have to hate you. And hating you is going to stop my healing process, and I need to move forward with my healing.
You know what's so crazy about that? The whole thing is so crazy about that is everybody's in there clicking and clacking and stuff. That's the way adults supposed to act. They're not
Yeah.
supposed to be running around here trying to make it worse for each other. In real life, if you act like all that, that's just act like a big old baby. You know, if you're coming out of a
Mhm.
relationship being bitter.
With
Man,
my with my son's father, we couldn't stand each other. Where just to hear each other's name, we were ready to cuss each other out.
dang.
Until finally it hit me, and I told him, I said, "Look, we have a son. We need to be cordial, and we don't have to like each other, but we need to be cordial, and for the sake of our son." And he just got quiet, and he's like, "Yeah, okay." And it took a little time, not a long time. Now we talk to each other. He lives on the East Coast. We're like brother and sister. I'll call, check on him. He'll call, check on me. I've been out to his home. Huh?
Don't use that analogy. Say y'all
What?
good friend.
Like
Good friends. Don't use brother and sister.
okay, yeah, we're good friends. When I talk with him now, he's with his girlfriend. Out, hey, how's she doing? And she's like, hey, Mercy. And it's like we're a big happy family. He came,
Yeah, I ain't doing all that.
grabbed me,
Yeah, well,
the grandkids, took us out to
Mhm.
Maryland. We stayed at his house. And but most of my exes I'm cool with. Even with my ex-husband, we like, hey, how you doing? And we'll might text here or there about something or whatever. He just send me a happy holiday thing, and I'm good. Now, if you don't want to have anything to do with me, I'm good with that as well. But if I see you, I'm going to be cordial, and there's no reason to be. It didn't work out. It wasn't for us to be together. So
Yeah, well, you got to look at it this way too. I mean, it's a reason that a person can be mad at someone else when they break up out of a relationship. It's just the time that what the main thing that she said in that whole thing was the healing process. You got to have that healing process. The healing process ain't gonna come in the beginning of the breakup.
No.
It ain't gonna come that way unless you are already out of the relationship before y'all actually decided to split ways. So
I am.
most
I was going to say I'm friends with everybody that I've dated in my marriages. I'm friends with all except for one. This one I cannot for the life of me understand why she's so mad still all of these years later. I mean,
what you do, Greg?
Oh, I know.
because you Greg Gray. Because you Greg Gray.
That could be it. I don't know. Glennis says bitterness and anger use up way too much energy. Maintaining emotions only harm you. BG says Marcella, the brother and sister thing only works in Idaho and some parts of Pennsylvania.
Y'all know what I mean by that. We're good friends.
Yeah, but no, it has. I mean, like I said, it does take a lot of energy. What the one comment said, but you got to get up to that, being able to be cordial, be able to talk to each other without getting mad and bringing up what happened during the breakup or while we were together. Yeah, that you have to get to those levels. The only time I seen it work that way, where it happened right away, they were already done with the relationship before they even parted ways.
Yeah. And they realize this just isn't working. We're not for each other. And sometimes,
But they told me to tell her to call her.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I mean, and to this moment, I know she watches the show, but I don't know exactly what I did to you to make you so angry at me. Her sister tried to get us to talking and this and that. She says, no, I saw her out one time. I was at Gary. I saw her out and I wanted to pay for her drink and whoever she was with at the table. And she was like, she balled the money up and threw it right back at me. And I'm like, what did I do to you? She said, if you don't leave, I'm gonna tell the bouncer or whatever he is that you're bothering me. I'm like, what did I do?
Greg, what did you do? He knows. Look at that little smirk. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm only gonna be me, okay? I think
that's it right there.
I would like to think I'm very genuine. I don't lie. I ain't gonna say I never cheated before, but I don't cheat. I'm genuine. I'm transparent, man. So
how you do?
What? I don't cheat.
I can't do that.
Adults operative word.
Thank you.
I don't do none of that stuff, man. But whatever. Hey, there's the holidays coming up. Christmas is coming up. I hope everybody is safe. Has a great Christmas. And we'll be back on before New Year's, but we'll try to do a New Year's show as well. Glennis said, I did it well, whatever it was. I did, Glennis, okay, but I'm a lover, man. I ain't no fighter. I love everybody.
Here we go.
But let me ask you guys a
Put
question.
my boots on.
Let me ask you guys a question. Zaya says Greg got P on his hat, and that stands for player.
It does.
Hey, Zaya.
It does. That's what the P of the Pittsburgh Pirates hat stands for. Hey, look, you either a player or you're pimping. Which one is it?
And I know we're going to go over a little bit, but let me ask you guys this and be honest with it. So today is the 21st. Christmas is Monday, and then the following weekend is the New Year's Eve weekend, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So do people already have their celebrations already planned for New Year's Eve?
You talking about us or people in general?
Just people in general.
Yeah, most of the time they put it together like it's a party because it is a party.
Some people put it together a year before. You know.
All right, so if somebody was to put together a New Year's Eve party, let's say they start talking about it today, and they say would you go? Would you be confident and think that it's going to be great? A great party.
It depends on who.
It could be. Yeah, it depends on who's doing it, and you know, because you have some people who can put something together within 2 days.
Yeah, and it depends on what a party's at too.
Exactly.
If it's a home party, those are pretty much easy to do. If it's a party where, you know, you got to get a venue, advertise, and all that stuff, you know, those can be kind of subjective because it's a lot of stuff going on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Not to mention it could be really expensive, you know, too. It depends on what you want to hit at the door and all that other stuff.
Say the cost, okay? You don't know anything about the place. I'll say the cost is $50 for
a person,
individual, 75 for a couple, and they have what's the? Because see, my thing is what amenities are going to be there for me. This is short. What's going to make me change from where I'm going to this one now? You know what I mean?
Nothing. If it's not better than where you're going, what is going?
Okay.
If you already got plans and somebody trying to make you break those plans to go somewhere else, it has to be something that's going to beat what you have going on.
Spectacular.
Already. Yeah.
All right, I get it. Okay, Angie still.
So, Greg, you're not going?
Huh?
You're not going? Is that what it is? You're trying to justify why you're not going to go?
I think what Greg's trying to do is to give his answer public, so when he don't show up, they're like, "Oh, you didn't watch the episode?"
Well, they said this, that, and the other.
Okay, look, hold on. Everybody chiming in now. We're gonna stay on for a little while, okay? Glennis said, "Who just invited you somewhere you don't want to go?"
Okay, thank you, Glennis.
Levine said, "Not going to happen." Patricia says, "Greg, you know I'm Mexican. We always late, but some of my best gatherings were unplanned." Okay,
that's true.
Here's the thing, I it's not that I don't want to go to this particular party. It's that I'm the one that's on the other end. Okay. I'm the one that, you know, we had a discussion and the person says, "Hey, y'all want to throw a party for New Year's Eve?" All right. And I said, "Well, you know, let's look at it. I mean, it would be cool, but number one, we got a 2-week window. All right. Number one. Now, Chris, you know me well. I've planned, you've planned. Maurice, I think you planned as well. Marcy, I think you probably have too. Big events, concerts, all right? And you know, it takes some planning.
Yeah.
To get these to go right. Especially if it's the first time you're doing it, it takes some planning. And you want that first one to be stellar because the next one is not, if it goes off bad, the people ain't coming to the next one.
Right.
So real quick. So you said you're on the other end, meaning you're part of the one
Let's not dig into that, Marcy.
Wait. No. Okay, so I'm going. Let me.
Marcy done figured it out.
Let me twist this. So, if you're not feeling comfortable about it, and you're on that other end, this end of it, why not have an after New Year's? Because so many people already there, everywhere has something for New Year's Eve. Have an after and think of a theme for an after New Year's, I'm trying to think of, I can't think of right away. Listen, Angie, right away of a name of it, but it can be an after New Year's celebration, whereas it's
done now. It's done.
Oh, it's already done?
No. I'm saying
I think I know what it is.
Is it what I have in our private chat?
I'm not saying nothing, Darcy. Stop.
But you always read in the private chat. Wait, you always
Greg, is it because they want you to put the money up?
Here's the thing. Hold on.
Look, Greg, we all over you today, honey. Sorry.
I just know how Big Bro operates.
Yeah, you see what I got in
if
the private chat, right?
And if he has any chance of feeling that he's about to lose money, that's what he started thinking about. I already know.
Look, Glenn, see, it can be another celebration.
Chris, when you like when you rent this or put the money out for this facility, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the food and whatever, okay?
Right.
Once you do that, your expectations is okay. All I want to do is make what I spent.
Break even.
That's it.
Okay. Hey, y'all see how he started explaining.
Mm-hmm. So he's explaining. He ain't explaining. He's breaking it down.
Go ahead. I'm listening, Big Bro. Go ahead.
Greg, you said it's already done. So why are we even discussing it?
No, I didn't say that was already done. I'm talking about no. Marcy, you reading too much. Stop. Okay. So
I can read all straight, see straight through you.
But you're not. You're wrong. You're actually very, very
wrong.
It's
not that what I have in the thing.
What I'm saying is this, because I'm ignoring Marcy right now. Okay.
It is. Mm-hmm.
My thing is here's the whole thing with it. Number one, it has to be planned. 2 weeks is not enough. Okay. Number two, how can we? What do we have that's going to be different from all the rest of these parties that's going to bring people there? All right. Number three. Yes, $50 a head. That's cool, but not cool for this. You know what I'm saying? I think the first time, make it a gathering, but don't blow it out like it's going to be the party of the year, nothing like that. $50 is too much to charge people to come in for the first time at this facility. The facility doesn't hold a lot of people. All right. So, what else? Number two, what amenities are we going to be giving at this place? You know,
are you giving this thing?
The only amenities.
I'll just tell you this, Big Bro. It's too late in the game to try to do a New Year's Eve party.
It is.
That's what I'm saying. Period.
It's too late. It's too late.
Yeah.
Like if you want to do something to piggyback on what Marcy was talking about, instead of doing a New Year's Eve party, y'all should do. Let me see. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 5th. Y'all should do a January 6th first Friday party. The first party of the year on the first Friday.
Yeah.
Or like someone just said, February African American month thing. Something for that.
Yeah.
That's
that too. Yeah, but it's a lot of stuff that go on in February. Like February every weekend, there's something going on. Only reason I say a first Friday party because one. People throw parties in. Is it in Gary?
Look over in the private chat.
Continue.
Yeah, so most people don't do first Fridays in the Midwest. It's a huge thing out here on the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's a huge thing out here on the West Coast, and it depends on when you're throwing it at. Like during this time in the Midwest, it's not cool to do it, but like if you start doing it in the summertime, you can bring vendors out, you can do all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like Ella.
I ain't making no money going to church. They go to church, go on your own time. I ain't making no money if you go to church, so go.
Yeah.
Unless I get up there and let's get up and pass the bucket.
I got a big gripe with the churches right now, so I'm not gonna even touch that one.
Go to church.
But
Yeah, you go to church. I mean,
with
you know,
the churches or with the people in that church?
Ella, I'm not talking about going to church. Okay, I'm talking about this party. All right.
Yeah. It's too late in the game, big bro, to do a New Year's Eve party.
Yeah. Well,
everybody else, because if you do put it together, that means you gotta quadruple your advertisement to even getting people to come there, unless you're doing the invite only. And if you're doing an invite only, then you can't charge people. And if you can't charge people, you can't get your money back. So now, if you're trying to do something to put something together for next year,
that's different.
Where you're going to do something extravagant, then yeah, do it that way. But I know you, and you're not about putting out money and not getting at least some of your money back.
Some of my money back.
Right. So unless you can't even do it that way. Yeah, you can't do it that way. Unless you put the party together, make the party free because it's so late in the game, but you charge them from alcohol and food.
Ella, stop. Church on New Year's Eve is lit. Yes, it ain't lit. It's sometimes it's necessary. It ain't lit. Get out of here with that.
It is lit. You just don't know what you're at the wrong church then.
No, terminology, okay? Because y'all talking about the New Year's Eve church on New Year's Eve is lit. That means it's a party.
Greg, believe it or not, Greg.
The Holy Ghost party. What?
When I was a kid, that's where we was at on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
No, we most of us was.
It wasn't lit
at the church.
It wasn't lit. Don't use that term. Lit is for
we was on our knees.
Yes, it's the Holy Ghost party. And they're
shut
lit. They are lit. Holy Ghost party over here.
Y'all really think that's fun?
They charge for drinks.
I'm not speaking on the churches right now.
Y'all really think that's fun? It's not.
It ain't that. It ain't that. It's just it's a lot of stuff in my tutelage and studying and speaking with other pastors that made me really realize that we've been lied to a lot during this time.
A lot.
So,
well, I mean,
I'm not gonna go deep. I'm not gonna go deep into
okay, I'm not gonna go deep, but can I say one thing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not gonna go deep, but I think a lot of people do miss the message. And that's all he is a messenger. And you got to remember that's all a preacher is. He's a messenger. And every one of us are messengers, and we're supposed to get that message. A lot of people put them on a pedestal, and that's what happens to them. They get
I see what Marcy and Ella are saying, because when you're going into a new year, it's a new opportunity to do things over after those 365 days that went by. It's a new opportunity to pray to God for mercy, for kindness,
to thank and praise God that we're gonna make it over into the new year.
Yes, I get that. I understand that, but
you can do that at home.
This is not what I'm talking about. So we got to quit
do that at home, though.
Let's not bring that into this conversation because I don't want to be disrespectful as far as I go. That has nothing to do with this conversation. Period. And I've got my
game, big bro. It's too late in the game. It's too late in the game, bro.
I'll tell y'all exactly what it was at the end of the day. Marcy, you cannot pry me like that, though.
I was just
pull the special guest out your bag. See, here's the thing too with the special guest, you can't get nobody.
Wait a minute, look at his face.
Milchin, that's my last name, Alex Hitch Milchin.
And Chris will tell you, generally, I can call people up and say, "Hey, man, look, I need you to come here." A celebrity,
everybody's already taken.
I can call you, come here, man, do this, blah blah blah. I can call him and tell him to get me somebody, okay? But I can't do it 2 weeks out, a week out. I can't do it.
Yeah,
I mean, somebody really want to come and see and stuff. Yeah,
they won't.
But this is the thing. It can be done, big bro. It's just, it can be done, but it'll be somebody that's like, it'll be something like this. Like, who's the biggest? I don't want to say local, but region singer there, where you don't have to worry about flights, you ain't got to worry about hotel, you ain't got to worry about none of that. You just pay them to come back and they go home after that. Like, that could be a situation that can draw people out.
You can still they're taking their time is taken already too.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time it is, and most of the time, you got some people that be like, "Yo, I ain't doing nothing this New Year's." You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if he is. He probably is, but what's the name you had on the show from the crib? A couple days ago.
Zaya?
Huh?
Zaya?
No. The
Producers
Who,
and actors.
who you have on last week, Greg?
I don't remember.
Do you remember, Mo?
Glenna said it
Last
would be
week.
mediocre. Let it go. And Ella, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but that's not what we're talking about right here. Okay, I'm talking about that particular situation. I understand. A lot of people. I'm not knocking it. If you want to go to church, go to church. Okay, that's great. Okay, again, it's something that you need to do. I think it's necessary for a lot of people. All right, but generally, seasonally, traditionally, everybody has a party. Everybody goes to a party. That's what they do. Ludine says plenty of people playing Chicago 12:31. Yeah, people. Like I said, it's
My
just
bad,
something.
y'all. Just
I'm
kick
going
me
to
out.
support. I'm going to support
Your guy.
the little team. But
Yeah,
go
no, I
ahead.
was talking about your guy,
I'm trying to
the
look.
rapper name. I forgot his name. When you asked him, "Do you know Mills?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I know Mills." You did a
Oh,
late Friday interview with him.
yeah.
Was it Friday?
I forgot what day it was, but I remember.
Oh, was that the thing you did Friday?
The special interview.
Underwood?
Email
Was that
Underwood.
Underwood. Yeah. I mean, like if you get somebody that's already there that can get a following and that can bring people out, like that's a different situation. But right now, at this precise time, if you book it and really it's the weekend now, Christmas is on Monday, and then after that, you really only have from Tuesday to really Sunday, which is New Year's Eve, to do your promotions, which you're gonna have to triple time your promotion to even get your money back. It's not a smart decision to do right now.
Mm-mm.
It's not a feasible
Not
decision.
unless you was already
I respect the person, individuals that brought this to the attention. Okay, but it just, for me, it's just not. I don't think if
Not
it's the
lucrative
first
for
time,
you.
if it's the first time at this place, you want it to be something that's spectacular, so people will say, "Well, hey, we're gonna make it bigger and better next year. We loved what you just did, but next year we're gonna blow it up, and we coming, and we're gonna bring some other people with us." I don't want it to be a fizzle out, and people say, "Well, no, I went there last.
That was a dud. Yeah.
It wasn't good."
Yeah. So this is the last question I got for you, big bro. Is it what's the age demographic that they're looking to have at this party?
Didn't say.
And then it depends on who comes. If you have an artist out there, it depends on that as well.
The DJ.
Yeah, I mean, right now it sounds like. Yeah, right now it sounds like they won't be getting the artists. They expect the DJ to pull the crowd in.
Okay.
But if it sounds like the demographic is going to be a younger 21 to 21 to 35 demographic is what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, it might be a little older. But
the thing about it is, if you're gonna do it that way, that means you just bring back the New Year's Eve red light basement parties at this venue. You know what I'm saying? And do it that way with music and alcohol and stuff like that. But the promotion you're gonna have to put into it to get people to leave what they're trying to do already for New Year's Eve, that they already planned and been out promoting, leave there and come to you. That's gonna be the hard part.
Yeah. All right. I got it. Hey, I appreciate everybody for hanging out with us, even at this extended planning a party version of the DopelivenTV Live. Okay. Everybody's out there. Christmas is out there. You all be safe. Chris, you want to say something real quick?
August 22nd through the 24th, GI, I got something coming big for y'all.
Whoop.
Marcy.
Happy holidays to everyone. Have a safe and prosperous holiday.
Whoa.
Remember, y'all, respect each other, love each other, and be adults, please.
I'm looking for all the mistletoes. Everybody get your mistletoe. I'm coming to the houses. Yes, I'm home, biatch. Anyway, it's DopelivenTV Live, man. We'll see you guys next week, all right? Peace out.